I have a stupid beard. You have tiny ears. I have a bald spot that when you see it, your face always goes, I know you made the face. Yeah, well, you shave half your head. We both have big noses. There is no two ways around that one. I have stinky feet. You have not smelled your morning breath. I have a problem with nicotine, and you have a problem with New Amsterdam. It's not a problem, it's a solution. Shut up in your face. It lingers on both of our breath. You cemented the word grody into my everyday vocabulary. I really don't have a comeback for that one, but I do get a lot of weird looks. I am a man, and you... One of man's greatest, if not the greatest accomplishment, was discovering fire. You are my fire. I found you when I was at my weakest, most vulnerable point. You kept me warm in the cold, and when I held you in my hand, I could fight off all the terrors this world threw my way. Through you, I learned how to cook. I was fed, and I was fed well. I know you're the chef. I know I don't cook well. Shut up. You provided power to my engines. I could rely on you to get me where I needed to go, and I was able to build an entire world up because of you. You burned coal for my trains, you made steam for my ships, and you lit my way in the dark so I would not be lost. By you I read, and I wrote. By you I raised a family. Around you I built a home, and because I am a man, I messed that up and burnt it to the ground. As time passed, I found ways to get through life without you. I found electricity. Light bulbs lined my city streets, and I got lost because they all looked the same. I powered my home with it, not bearing in mind the untold effort it took to keep those lights on, relying on others with which to read by, not knowing when the lights would go out. Funny enough, if managed improperly, electricity causes fires too. Instead of catching the hint, I learned to extinguish the flames. I learned to cook with grease. I powered my world with gas and oil, and because you are so damned persistent, those things catch fire as well. My entire history has been about relying on you for survival, and when I make the conscious effort to avoid you, you still find ways to remind me just how powerful you are. Now I sit in my home with my flickering electric light bulbs, cooking on my electric stove, showering in hot water from an electric hot water tank, going to work every single day to keep these things working, all the while dreaming of running off into the woods, living around a small campfire all over again. That is to say, I don't get to see you nearly as often as I would like, but when I do, I am absolutely overcome by the sense of warmth and comfort that only you can provide. You have been the journey and the destination this whole time. You are the most powerful force I have ever witnessed. I have tried to stamp you out, and all I did was get burned in the process. So here I am, bags packed, trudging through the woods. The sun is setting, it's getting cold, and the wolves are stirring. What's it going to be, hot stuff? You going to let me light you up, keep you kindled, and sleep next to you safely every night for the rest of my life? Or should I start shaking hands with these wolves? They might accept me as one of their own. Who knows? I do have this stupid beard after all.